as we proceed to give you what you need. Yes, my people, we're about to get tons. And guess what? It's Friday. And what better way is there to start the weekend than to discuss, analyze, and dissect the biggest entertainment stories. This is Tea Time. I've got with me the capable and impeccable Ife Omai. How are you?
Fine.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm just laughing because I know that you have only one person to give accolades to. So you can just give everything because there's no competition.
I know, right?
So we said equivalent and something, and the name I was
capable, this one, impeccable, this one.
So why did you not give me impeccable? Why did you give me
capable? Yeah, but this one I gave it 2.
I feel you, Jerry.
But so should I have one more?
Yeah,
beautiful, lady in red, sexy, talk of the town, most asked about, most talked about, most wanted, sweet, lovely. Lovely smile, Ife Omai. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the queen. Jerry Shafa, let's get it. What is the hype? How you guys doing though? Welcome to the show. And yes, of course, you know I will start the show. We'll start with a trending video, and this one now, One Bear Cruise. Let's go see this one.
Hola, pussy belle chez Fou, elle est fou, tout papa fait là. Hola,
Alrighty. Oh, babe, did you see that? Did you?
What's that issue? Are you supposed to be able to, like, as a souvenir sharer, are you really allowed to be putting preferences, such personal beliefs?
It's for people that bought the gilly. So I was watching with my girlfriend, and she said, if you look at her gilly, it's different from all the other people.
Oh, I thought maybe they were beefing outside.
Yes, no. You know, there are people that sell gilly, there are people that sell the actual lace, there are people that sell the this, there are people. Look at our own gilly. It's turquoise blue. But if you look at all the other people, they're wearing royal purple. Do you get what I mean? Like, you can actually tell the difference. So this particular souvenir is for people that bought gilly. You don't know the Yoruba tradition. Okay, we don't play. Yes,
but this girl that has short hair, she's not wearing any gilly now.
But they know her that she bought, or she has something of the gilly that she put on her clothes. I feel like it's personal, Joe. I don't feel like it's
they're dragging. See how she did her face.
Auntie Kilo D, she felt Jenny.
Why she wear her gilly? Like, the lady that's sharing the thing, why she wear her own gilly like that? Well, like a cap.
But man, whatever it is, I think that it's something that I would do.
Me too.
You shared something on the table.
Why not? I'll grab it.
I remember when I went for Vanguard Man of the Year award, right? There was this place that they put press people, right? And then they were going to serve dignitaries, you know, a particular type of dish. You know, those fries that they're still steaming, you know, those Chinese and stuff. And they were just passing this man by. And man, a press man, but you don't say about bar, maybe like all these old school TV stations and all. Man also called one of the girls, but because of his age, he gave him the food that is for governor. So in my head, I'm like, see, it's okay, as long as you can ask and they give to you.
Yes, now, you I mean? Sometimes they even say that, oh, this particular one is for the groom's kidney, this particular souvenir is for, I'll see some people that are going to be like, in their bride's ashrabi, listen, I'm carrying this souvenir home, so I want one.
But people think that souvenir is like the biggest part of attending a party. Do you think so too?
I think it's very ridiculous. I don't even think it's necessary at all.
I don't even feel
I don't think it's necessary. First of all, it's so, you know what gets me really turned off?
I give it to the security man.
When I see your face, I'm like, bro, hey, you mean to tell me that I'm going to carry your face and stick it on my fridge or like put it on my tray? I'll be serving my food with your face on it or something. Like, it's not necessary at all. Yeah. I've already fed you. I've already given you music and like, go home. It's okay. I don't need to give you something else to... the parties here in Nigeria always confuse me because I know that we don't have money, so I don't know why we're the ones that do so much more, because I don't see that anywhere else. But why not? Some things are very helpful. Sometimes I like the Like I know that I really use this what do you call it now? The opener. I would never really buy an opener. Hey, God. I never buy an opener, so that's nice. And they don't have their face on it, so that's cool.
You know that question? Tell me you're Nigerian without telling me you're Nigerian. I always carry cook. I can't do that. I'm typically Nigerian. Anyways, guys, yes, we have another trending video for you guys. Let's see that real quick. And this one is about Tems and the superstar Drake. All right, so music superstar Drake announced that Nigerian singer Tems will be on his hotly anticipated album Certified Lover Boy (CLB), and Drake is, sending billboard ads around different, cities around the world, and he has announced that Tems will feature on the album, which will be released today, Friday. And guys, who has listened?
This song is his album.
Thank you.
His album. It's hard.
Did you see when he spoke about Kanye? Did you see the Kanye this?
Oh
I feel like crying for Kanye. We're sorry.
You see, sometimes, yeah.
I told Kanye that I can't believe you put it on your mother's life.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I remember
Thunder.
that. You put it on your mother's life.
Do you know that Kanye can commit murder for that? I'm not even playing. Now, why are you talking? Hey, God.
You see, Drake. The most powerful thing that I feel like Drake does for me is that he makes rap digestible. I think that's what he does. Like, sometimes people's rap or like people's rap. People's rap or trap or whatever they call it these days can be so noisy, or that their message is too unserious for me. Yeah. Drake has this really nice balance between, it's not all like proper godly message. It can also be vibes and inshallah, but the rap is still really nice and tangible. I don't know, it's somebody that I can listen to with his rap. I like the way that he does it. I don't know if you've seen the video. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the video of his, like, I guess you can call it like a intro video or whatever. I don't know if you've seen it. Where he was like, is it really lucky? He was basically talking about all the, what would you call it, criticisms that he's had and stuff. Like, is it really lucky or he's just big? And something I've noticed here that I have to say is that there's really a difference between big and big. Because I think Kanye West is very good at saying that he's big. Drake is very good at being big. There's a difference.
Do you know when he said, you can't even look at me now because you fell off twice? Do you understand? He said, you belong to the streets, but the streets belongs to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was talking to Kanye like Kanye was his boy. And of course, yes, we just told you guys about the Certified Lover Boy. We just told you about the O1 Bears, stuff that will be happening a lot this weekend, of course. So for those of you that will be enjoying your O1 Bears, somebody doing your souvenir, please call it. And secondly, man, big shout out to Tems, man, because that's a big chill. And I think that Tems is the definition of 0 to 100.
Real quick.
Really, I like the fact you completed it. Real quick, yeah.
Real quick.
All right, man. So we have, like the biggest, saddest, and most surprising story of the day, and this one is on popular actress and wife of the sensational crooner of African Queen, Two-Face Idibia. Annie Idibia has accused her husband of sleeping with his baby mama, Bero Adeniyi, under the same roof with the kids while using his children with her as a cover-up. The mother of two also stated that she has made huge sacrifices for the sake of her marriage, but it seems she's getting the opposite of the genuine effort she has deposited into the union. She took to her Insta story to lament profusely as regards the amorous relationship that has persisted between Two-Face and his baby mama Bero, despite the fact that he is married. I'd like to get your take. See, I've been talking about it. See, I got late to set because I was talking about this actually.
I think, what's it called? It's very surprising for most people because it's out of character for the entire family. We don't hear the brother talk that much. We don't hear Two-Face or Annie talk about their personal life. But their relationship is public. We saw how Two-Face started as a young man, sleeping with everybody, having a baby mama. I still remember there was this magazine that was a newspaper that if you opened in the middle, they kind of arranged all the girls from one side of the page to the other side of the page that were his baby mamas or girlfriend. I don't know if you can remember, this thing was ages ago. Like, I was very small when that happened. Like,
I'm trying not to smile on this story, so just go on.
So I remember, like, that all that happened in front of everybody, and she was one of those girls on that page. And then we had the love story. The love story that, okay, he's settled
finally
now,
found somebody.
and he's picked one of them. So she was like, you know, the one that made the call. I don't know, whatever. It was a nice love story that she's been through so much. She obviously loved him more than everybody else. So some people were doing it for just like, oh, he's a celebrity or whatever. She clearly obviously loved him to stick around and everything. But that doesn't take away from the fact that your family dynamics is tricky. It's more complicated than others. So I'm sure she obviously will go through things. I mean, having to mother other people's children and dealing with multiple baby mamas. Is not easy.
Not easy at all.
So for me, this is my take. I know that taking your family issues to social media sometimes can be looked at as a unnecessary thing. Yeah, irresponsible thing. But sometimes it's not that easy. Again, this is a public relationship. If you told me that somebody random took to social media, I said, what's our business? But sort of is our business because they are a public figure. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And for somebody like her, maybe she really didn't have anywhere else to go to. Any other option. Every
other person has been telling her it's two-faced.
Exactly.
Now, but you know who you
married. So, and I don't think there's anything wrong in admitting that this is a weak moment. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This is a weak moment for me. I'm not okay. I'm tired. I'm fed up.
A moment of vulnerability.
Yes, exactly. And that's what it was. Now, the brother coming out and doing back and forth and saying that the mom is doing juju and the girl is doing this and all that kind of stuff is very unnecessary. I'm waiting for Two-Face to actually settle this matter.
I don't think he's going to speak.
I think he should speak. And I think he should speak
I think this is when we need Two-Face
to speak. And I need him to speak with the defense of his wife.
God bless you.
That this is between me and my wife because you're not married to your brother, sweetheart. Yeah. You're not married to her mother.
And he should caution everybody that is speaking against his wife.
You understand me?
Because this
you get me, fam.
Guy,
you get me. Like
me.
Even if
100.
you know that, even if as you're tapping nothing, you are changing it for her in the house.
Are you serious? Don't allow me leave this.
You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, except you're not marrying this girl anymore, you are going to put a united front in front and change it for your brother, change it for everybody else that is putting them out in family business. Yeah. But then let's talk about the actual issue where what's it called? You're saying that you're using Disney to go and be hanging out with your baby mama for months and months on end. I'm not gonna lie.
is using it to do scholarship challenge.
You're actually using it to totalize.
Do that totally somebody.
I know obviously that you're having sex with that girl because there's no way that you're gonna stay in the.
People say she's so endowed that how can you live under the same roof with such a woman that has a child for you or has kids for you?
Yes, and you're staying there for months. What are you doing there for? Come on.
But there are a lot of buts in this story. In as much as I do not like, but today, like I said, I got on set late because I was actually talking about, and I got different perspectives on this story. At least I have like 4 different perspectives, right? Somebody said she's had it up to a year. And at some point, you just need whoever cares to listen.
Absolutely.
And that works for your mental health sometimes.
Yes.
But I also got the valid point that social media is the last place you want to go to for anybody to hear. Because at the end of the day, you'll see people that will support you, that will fight for you, like we are doing for her right now, but you get more hate than love on social media. I think that is agreed. People that don't, that
But would you say, Ife, that the likes of us for her is enough?
Yes, of course. Of course. So she needs to just speak out, you know, separate the wheat from the chaff. Yeah, I think that's what she needs to do right now and not just listen to anybody. Secondly, Two-Face has not had any controversy apart from the children and his several wives, right? And then he's being accused for the same thing. Baba will probably not be moved because we know that Two-Face is quite promiscuous. Swings everywhere. As long as the pendulum, as long as the clock is still ticking, the pendulum is still going left and right. Do you understand? That's what we know about Two-Face. So it doesn't come to me as a shock that she's saying this about Two-Face. So I feel like that's the more reason why he may not even respond, because if I was in his legal team or his advisory team, right, I'll tell him this is a time to be very, very quiet. And the only time you speak is in defense of your wife. Do you understand? So whatever Two-Face is writing right now, he's not going to come and say, no, this was what happened, I'm shalaing plenty. And we don't need Two-Face's shalaye.
Because we already know Two-Face.
So we just need Two-Face to just say, Annie, I never knew you felt that way. I'm really, really sorry. And to my brother who thinks you can disrespect my wife, please do not do that. I love you so much, bro, but please stay out of my family business.
Period.
Do you get that kind of statement? And we will get it. But with the moment Two-Face feels the need to shalaye, it's all over.
Actually, what happened is when we got to the Disneyland, I took the second bedroom. You know, to the bedroom.
I booked one hotel. The hotel was not ready.
I don't pick up your call that time because we're just eating. We're not doing anything. We're just practicing.
See, from the moment he starts doing that, he has lost us. Do you understand? So Two-Face just needs to stand up for his woman. Unless, like you said, the relationship is over, right?
Because she removed the Dibia from her.
Yeah, and then another thing.
Instagram name.
Another thing, I think every woman that is marrying a man that already has a child should be ready.
I wanted to talk about that.
Do you understand? Should be ready. See, like you said initially, you will face things. There is no way with a man like Two-Face.
But if you've promised me when we're getting married that, you know, bygones be bygones, you have changed.
Bygones be bygones, and my kids bygones.
Is your baby mama not bygone? Is she talking about the kids?
Oh, wow.
She's talking about you sleeping with your baby mama. That's what we're talking about.
Daughter who is so clingy.
And so you must sleep with the mom.
No.
If this is about sleeping. She
never said he's sleeping with her. She said he sleeps under the same roof. She did not talk.
Why do you do this kind of thing?
No, let's get it
right.
What
do you think she's complaining about here exactly?
Because now it's speculation.
Explain it to me.
See, I also feel like there's trust.
You frustrate me. You frustrate me. Somebody will say, "Oh, let him live his truths." And call off a wedding. You be acting like as if no, he's not talking about being gay. You're like, is it until they spell it out for you? Do you not know how to put meanings into things?
Let's talk about trust.
She's saying that why are you sleeping under the same roof with your baby mama for months?
It doesn't mean that the fact that I'm sleeping under the same roof. If they're
not having sex, then what do you think she's complaining about?
I really don't want to bring. I've slept under the same roof with so many women.
If nobody has come out on social media to call you out, so obviously something happened here. Why are you acting like as if no?
Why is she just jealous? Don't you know women are jealous?
You think that
what is jealousy?
This girl for the last 13 years of being in a relationship with these people, they've been doing their cohabiting and they are raising their children with plenty baby mamas together. This baby has never said anything. She's saying today that she's fed up, and you're telling me it's just because of sleepover. Are you joking?
Thirdly, or fourthly, right? I also want to address where HI was coming from, which is Two-Face's brother, where he said, I don't even visit in a house that I cannot visit for more than 2 hours because your mother will be. So obviously, Annie Dibia's mom lives with them, which is a problem. You know, I was talking to my girlfriend earlier this morning and I told her that, look, under no circumstance would your mother come and live with us if we eventually get married, which we will.
There are circumstances that would make that happen.
No, Umugo. If it's not Umugo, please, whatever. Secondly, maybe we over-partied till the next day and then it was late and 10 p.m. But see, driver Luma Jima, mommy.
What if she doesn't? No, house girls cannot. There's so many reasons why your mother.
Daddy said I should come and take the Amafo. I wash clothes, I wear pants, I'll do the houseboy work. I play with me. No mother-in-law will stay with me. And I love my mom and I love my parents for one reason, right? My brother, the one in Nigeria, right? He's very, very comfortable. He has a very comfortable apartment. I've never seen my mom saying, I want to go and spend the weekend.
Yeah, your mom has a husband and everything. Think about it. Some people are a lot more older. They're more dependent on other people. Some of them don't have spouses. Some of them don't do very well with house girls. Or maybe they've had bad experiences with house girls. I don't think it's very easy. I mean, I get you. I support you 100%. I think it's really unhealthy to have your siblings, your family members, except maybe the niece or a nephew that's really young and sending them to school.
Close to the house.
To school, I get that. But anyone who has some kind of authority over you, like a mom or dad or uncle, I think it's very unnecessary to stay there. But it's not that easy. Sometimes
I'll look at my wife in a certain way and they say, what clothes does she wear, man? She get what I mean?
But sometimes you have to let your family stay. Sometimes it's not that black and white.
When it is toxic. So for me now, I feel like this woman. See, if I have a wife that beats me up, right? I feel go call my mama, say, "Mommy, come and steal." You understand? Because then they don't beat me again. Or do you get what I mean? Just for a while.
Can you think about it this way? That Annie clearly needs support because she is cradling a man that has a very complicated life.
Now, see, the thing I like, do you know one thing I like people to always do, especially on social media? Gauge everything. Don't think if I come out to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G won't come out. Do you understand? Now we're talking about drugs. Now we're talking about juju. Now we're talking about a stepmom. Now we're talking about how the house is so on fire when your do you get what I mean?
But you don't talk about what she's saying, where she was like, what's it called? That is
we addressed that from the beginning.
No.
Oh, so I haven't addressed that.
They're
all right, so that's number 5.
on innocence. So a point where is it until you kill him that if I'm evil because I'm protecting my... See, let me tell you something here. When it comes to
that wasn't her. That was his brother saying that.
No, that was
his brother.
No,
that was Charlie
Jesus,
Brave.
No, listen, Ife, that's her response to his thing. He said you're bringing my mom and you're insulting my mom or whatever. Is it until
he dies
that you people suck him dry because he's successful? You get lazy and you're relying on him. And if I'm trying to protect my husband and you call me evil, so that's what she said. Yeah. So
I saw that post, but I thought it was Charlie Brave who was talking about that. As long as he know he's protected. Are you sure?
Dude, I can bring it for you right now. Right now. I'm feeling the story since
I'll be very glad if that can come up on the screen, but let's just keep talking.
I'm telling you, she said he was saying let me even bring it out for you, Seth. She said it in a response to his thingy that, oh listen, whatever. He talked plenty, Sha.
Anyways, guys, I try to stay gracious. You're not the first man on the planet to have kids.
That's handy.
Anyways, we will clarify that. But at the end of the day,
believe me, I've been following the gist. I saw it myself.
I just feel like.
So you think that she will not say that? You think it's out of the ordinary that she will say that they're leeching on her?
No, of course
so
not.
I don't
because what's it called now? Two-Face's brother is a field musician. He was also a musician. He's a field artist. He has a field career and all of that. But man, we don't know what the guy is up to now. We don't know how well he's doing. Yes, he might have failed as a musician, but he might be doing better in life. Are you getting what I'm saying?
As what now? As what?
As IT guy. Anyways, guys, while we're trying to figure out what HR is doing, let's go on a quick news break, and of course, tea time. We'll definitely be right back. Go nowhere.